And it's like, dude, it's not a big deal, man. Like, being SF was hard. Being a SEAL is hard. I don't care if they let fucking women do it. It's always, or they let fucking shorten this phase. Dude, people lose their shit, right?
Yeah. I get hit up about the women one constantly. Would you serve with a woman? Can a woman make it through BUD/S? Would it change the teams? And the reality is, I don't have the answer. My personal opinion and suspicion is it wouldn't change it at all. My only concern, and the thing that I say every time, is as long as they don't modify the standard to get a result that they want for an other than what I would say virtuous reason, meaning they just want to say, oh, look, this just happened. If they move shit around to make that happen, it's a problem.
Right.
If the standard is the standard and anybody, which it should be a blind standard, so who gives a shit about the gender of the person attempting it? If you pass, you pass. I could give two shits. Could there potentially be some conflict of men and women in close and confined spaces with long periods of time? Sure, maybe. But guess what? The community can learn to deal with that if that comes to be.
Right.
It's not an insurmountable problem.
Right. And well, so I kind of had my reservations about it, obviously, when they first brought it up. But it's like, and then I went to the police department, and then I had this partner. I got to a small team in the police department. And it was a citywide impact team. And it was an amazing team. And then my partner was a gay female, and she was fucking amazing. And she had my back, and she was always my down ride. She'd always be there for me. She'd take a bullet. And I was like, dude, you guys are over exaggerating. But
it's not the hill to die on.
No.
And a lot of people will, for whatever reason, position it as the hill to die on. And I think it might just be their own personal insecurity.
Yes.
As long as the standards, like I said, the standards are the standards, meet them. Guess what? High five. Welcome aboard.
Yep.
And if other issues come from that, we'll figure it out. But pick a different hill.
Right. But just like you said, things are pendulums, right? So let's say even they do lower the standards for a particular person to get in, regardless of what it is or for what reasons, that is going to have a pendulum effect on the operational capacity of special operations. So all of a sudden you see that dropping because you've lowered the standards. Now your quality of person. So then you have to swing back the other way and tighten it back up.
Yep. A correction will be made.
The correction will be made. So anyway, I don't see any issues with that, but